It's been 4 long years since Treyarch released their last Call of Duty game, Black Ops Cold War. The wait for this game and the hype is at an all-time high. Is it the best Call of Duty we've had in recent times? Let's find out. Just like the old Black Ops games, you have 3 modes: campaign, zombies, and multiplayer. Let's talk about campaign first. I'll try my best not to spoil anything, but the gist of it is you play as a new character named Case, and you're with the CIA, and you get kicked out. There's an evil faction called the Pantheon. And so basically throughout the campaign you're trying to figure out who are the Pantheon, who sent them. There's so many twists and turns in the campaign. It just gets out of control and it's a lot of fun. The story of the Black Ops games would go Black Ops 1, Black Ops Cold War, Black Ops 2, the past missions, and then Black Ops 6. So if you've never played the previous Black Ops games, this can kind of get confusing, but they did on YouTube release a quick recap of what happened, I believe, on the official Call of Duty channel, I believe. Your main character, Case, he's a silent protagonist, and just like Bell from Black Ops Cold War, there's some secret stuff underneath happening with him, which I will try my best not to spoil. You have returning characters such as Adler, Woods, Sims, Park, and then you have new characters like Sev, Felix Newman, Marshall, and the main character Case. And so before I played this game, I was like, oh, Mason and all of them, they're gone. But these new characters, you get acquainted with them and you start to like them, and they're pretty funny. And I like the whole group, how they connect with each other. It's really cool. Similarly to Black Ops Cold War, there is a safe house where you can like walk around and explore. Except on here, it's like way more fleshed out. So you can go outside the safe house, you can walk around. There's upgrade stations that you can activate. So you can upgrade your health regen speed, how much armor plates you can carry. There's so much stuff to upgrade. And you upgrade those by finding cash in missions. So throughout the missions, you'll just find like money just laying around. You just pick it up. And once you hit a certain threshold of money, you can spend it on those upgrades. You also have hidden secrets throughout the safe house you can figure out and try to solve puzzles. There's a couple. If you like Black Ops Cold War's campaign, you'll love this one. It's like that, but like they up the ante, And there's even some little horror-y parts too, and people are like calling it like Resident Evil-ish. I like it. The whole campaign was amazing. 10 out of 10. So much fun. And just so many twists and turns I was not expecting. Do not spoil this for yourself on YouTube. Just play through it yourself and have fun. It's an amazing campaign. 10 out of 10. I love it. Now let's talk about zombies. If you loved Cold War's zombies, you're going to love this. It's just like it, literally. You have armor plates you can equip. You got salvage to buy weapon mods, and which I believe in the previous game, in Cold War, it was on the Pack-a-Punch machine, the weapon mods. But now it's just at the armor station. So you use salvage to upgrade the damage of your weapon. We also have the traditional Pack-a-Punch to give it the full-fledged power upgrade. You have the perks returning, round-based zombies too, so it's just amazing. It's so much fun. You have 2 maps right now, Liberty Falls and Terminus. Liberty Falls is the easier map. It's more friendlier and opener, whereas Terminus is more close quarters, and it's definitely more difficult. Not like super hard, but it's definitely more of a challenge than Liberty Falls. Both maps have Easter eggs, and they're very fun to solve. And not just the main quest. I'm talking about, take Liberty Falls for example, there's that bowling Easter egg. It's a lot of fun. It's funny. You have the, you could turn into the Aetheria lady, the statue, and shoot laser beams. That's so cool, man, honestly. There's so many more. And it's just epic, and I appreciate them like putting stuff like that in the game. It's really cool. Before Black Ops 6 came out, I remember people weren't too happy about Liberty Falls. Everybody's like, oh, it looks like a Warzone map. Honestly, in the full game, it's amazing. I actually like it more than Terminus. And Terminus is very cool. It has like a nice atmosphere to it. It's like dark and rainy. But Liberty Falls is just like easy just to grind like guns level up and stuff, you know. Both maps are so much fun. I've literally put 30 hours in Zombies alone. Like, it's just so much fun. And like I said, if you like Cold War Zombies, it's literally just like it. I know some people aren't a fan of the armor plates and all this because it makes it easier, but it's still a lot of fun, honestly. This is the best Zombies we've had since Cold War. The characters do have banter and unique dialogue, which is funny, and I like their quotes. You can play as any operator on these zombie maps. When they originally showed the trailer, it looked like you could only play as like the 4 they showed, but you can play as any of them. But if you pick the 4 that were shown in the trailer, like Weaver and Carver in them, you will get like unique dialogue exchanges. I noticed that like on Terminus, so that's really cool. Nice little details. Zombies also has augments, and basically it's similar to Cold War, how you could like upgrade the perks and give them additional benefits. I think on there you had to use Aether Crystals, but on here you just equip 1 at a time, which is kind of a bummer. I wish you could equip like at least like 3 at a time. And so you just get XP, and as you get XP, it levels up through the tiers of it. Now let's talk about multiplayer, the staple of every Call of Duty, the mode that everybody plays the most, I'm pretty sure. When I had originally played the beta for Black Ops 6, I liked it. I thought it was fun. I like the movement, I like the gunplay. It's very similar to Modern Warfare 3 Reboot. But the skill-based matchmaking really made a turn for the worse, you know, so in the final game, it's no different, you know. The skill-based matchmaking is very, very sweaty, and it kind of ruins it at times, you know. Like, out of 10 matches, at least 8 of them are going to be super, super sweaty, and those last 2 are going to be, like, slightly less sweaty. And so it kind of just kills the enjoyment. You know, multiplayer used to be my favorite mode, but you can't really even rush and run around and have fun. Just, it's too sweaty. Like, it's unbelievable. And there's ranked play coming soon. You know, in all these Call of Duty games there's ranked play, but, you know, like, what's the point of having skill-based matchmaking in a normal lobby when you have a ranked play playlist, you know? It just doesn't make sense. Other than the skill-based matchmaking, the gunplay, the movement, it all feels great. You have good perks to choose from, and you get a perk bonus if you choose all the same color of a perk, which I'm not sure how I really feel about that, you know? In the Recon one, the bonus lets you like see through walls when you spawn. I don't know. The perks are fine. Black Ops 6 has a big problem with maps. The maps on this game are not very good, especially coming from Treyarch. Treyarch usually makes good maps. You know, you got like Summit, Firing Range, Nuketown, the iconic ones. But this game's maps are just not very good. In the beta, we only got to play 3 maps, I believe. Derelict, Skyline, and Scud. And they were not the best maps, but they were decent enough. That's just my opinion. A lot of people hate Scud, but I think it's fine. I hate Skyline. How about that? But the maps in the final game, they're just not very good. You know, and Red Card, everybody knows that. Red Card's just terrible. Can't find anybody. So many hiding spots too. And a lot of these maps have a lot of campers. Like, I noticed that. There's a lot of campers in this game. It's insane. Like, I've never seen so many. And yeah, so the maps are just terrible. Red Card, worst map, probably top 5 worst maps of all time in Call of Duty history. But Subsonic, that's a great map. In my opinion, that's the best map in the game so far. Subsonic. I like Vorkuta. A lot of people I see like, oh, I don't like Vorkuta. I like it. It's open. There's a lot of snow, so like people don't blend in with it. You can actually see people. It's nice and open. And I like Vorkuta, actually. Honestly. Those are like the only 2 maps I like. I mean, I forget what the safe house from the campaign. That's a map in multiplayer. That's a decent map. But all these maps in the final game, they're just like decent to terrible. Like there's nothing like amazing, you know? And they have just added Nuketown. But it's so sweaty, you can't really even enjoy it, you know? Just like Cold War is like so sweaty. Skill-based matchmaking is just a real big problem with multiplayer, you know? Multiplayer used to be my favorite mode, but I can't even enjoy it anymore, you know? Black Ops 4 was like the last Call of Duty I could actually enjoy multiplayer-wise. Because ever since like Modern Warfare 2019, that's when they like ramped up skill-based matchmaking. That's when I first noticed it. Like they cranked it up, you know, to protect these bad players and stuff, just so they buy more cosmetics and they don't leave the game. I don't know, man. It's just, this game's just as sweaty as Modern Warfare 3 Reboot, you know? Something cool about the multiplayer is classic prestige, you know? Get to level 55, prestige, restart, re-unlock everything. I love it. I love classic prestige. Each prestige icon on here is a reference to previous Black Ops games. Some people said that they used AI on the prestige icons, which I don't believe they did. I think they originally made them, not AI. The prestige icons look epic. I like them. So awesome. So there's 10 prestiges, and then you get Prestige Master, and then you get all the way up to level 1000, similar to Black Ops 4. I like that. And so, yeah, I'm working on that. Prestige 1, level 43 right now. So, having a lot of fun. Even though multiplayer is super sweaty, I can still enjoy it sometimes. But it's just so sweaty, man. It's really unbearable. And I usually just go to zombies just to grind levels. It's just, yeah. But yeah, the multiplayer, good gunplay, good movement, but the skill-based matchmaking and the bad maps just kind of ruined it, you know? Overall, Black Ops 6 is an amazing game. The campaign, 10 out of 10. Zombies, 10 out of 10. I love it. Multiplayer, 6 out of 10. The gunplay, movement, great, but the maps suck, and skill-based matchmaking is just too sweaty, dude. Way too sweaty. But overall, it's an amazing game. It is the best Call of Duty we've had since Cold War. I really liked Cold War. Despite a few multiplayer things, like the streak system on there, never resetting after death, stuff like that. But the campaign and zombies on there was a lot of fun. So yeah, if you liked Cold War, yeah, you'll love this. It's just like it, man, but even more upgraded. This game's amazing. Definitely best Call of Duty we've had since Cold War. Go buy it, go play it, go have fun, level up. I'll see you next time.